Sotorx is going to be backing out. Oh, one Reaper does go on the low ground, but he's going to hop back up here to safety. Almost lost that Reaper. That's kind of very, very crucial unit for Sotorx right now. Avoiding somewhat of a catastrophe, and now he's got a pair of Hellions. He's going to move out straight up. Oh, very nice. I like this. He's going to be trying to reclaim map control as fast as he can. Oh, but a lot of speedlings being morphed in here for Max area. Oh, but Sotorx is actually going to see this. He's going to get the Hellions in here and he's going to see all the Zerglings and be like, oh my god, I need some units right now. I need some defense. He's going to be getting Hellions 3 and 4 right now. Hellions 5 and 6 following on up. And I guess Sotorx is kind of just like not stressing about it. He's just realizing, yeah, I'll just wait for a little bit of more Hellions. And if he ever comes, well, I'll just run away all my guys and wall off and hold off with my starport coming on up, Stim coming on up. Zerg has taken the third base now, but Sotorx has not yet tried to deny it. He's going to go, maybe potentially go over with his Hellions. No, he's going to try and obviously kill some Zerglings here. But this is quite of a big investment from Zerg in terms of larva here. And actually not trying to move out or do anything with these lings. Here comes the Reaper Hellion. They're going to be most likely trying to pick away at the turret. Oh, and Zerglings get lured over at the Hellions. And Sotorx not losing any units. Oh, a single Reaper falls here. But a lot of Zerglings have been traded for it. 15 Zerglings are dead. Actually, no, the Reaper does not die. What? Sotorx is on 0 units lost right now. This is kind of amazing. A single Marine. The Marine who thought he could. The Marine who thought he could. And oh, he's gonna have his life ended just right now. Oh, such a cruel queen. Oh, we have killed the Marine. Yeah, the Marine. Sotorx is following this up with the standard bio play here. I like this. He's got Stim on the way. He's going on Marines. He's actually not so far behind in terms of worker. The income is favoring him a lot because of the mules. And Makaxaria here is making a lot of units. No, he's still making drones actually. He still doesn't have a lot of drones over at his third base. He has a lot of his in his natural. He could potentially transfer it over. I'm not sure if he's just a misattention or if he's like, I don't know, scared to send over the drones because they're basically being useless here. And I think it's just still a miss rally. He's still rallying each of his bases right now. He's got the Spire that's soon to be completed here. Sotorx though, he's got Stim completed. Comeback chill in 1-1 or about to wrap up. And in the defense here, Baneling's speed has just started. The upgrade's going to be done in 2 minutes, whereas all of the important upgrades for Terran are done in less than a minute. And Sotorx is actually moving out right now, with only Marines and Hellions and a pair of medevac that's coming on up. He's going to go up there. Nakazari is going to see this, but he's going to lose 2 Overlords. Oh, this is going to supply block him. Oh, this is really, really, really bad. A 3rd Overlord is going to die here. Is Sotorx actually going to kill it? No, he's not even going to notice about it. And he's going to go straight for the 3rd here. Emergency Banelings are being morphed. And Combat Shield is about to kick in right now. 1 are about to kick in. It's hitting a huge timing here. Sotorx is going to be assaulting over at this 3rd. And there's a lot of Zerglings, but not a lot of Banelings in this. Sotorx is going to be getting some very, very good splits. Here come the Mutas, though, in the background. And they're going to be trying and taking over at these Marines, but Sotorx is just not giving up. And it looks like there's a lot of Zerg units here coming on over with the Zerglings and the Mutas trying to take this over. But Sotorx has a backup reinforcing. And is actually going to be able to pick off some of the units here. Running away, he's got the Widow Mines coming on up. Sotorx is making 9 Marines at a time right now. He's off 5 barracks, he's 4 with reactor, and he's gonna start at his 2-2, and he's got 60 SCV versus 70 drones. And now Sotorx, he's got a lot of unspent minerals though, but he's powering up over at the 3rd. And once again, oh, it looks like the Banelings are not actually far away. They're gonna be coming over to defend this. But now with the Widow Mines, Sotorx is actually going to back out. He's going to get 1 shot. The Widow Mine, the 2nd Widow Mine doesn't fire, so Sotorx can still back out to this. And here goes the 2nd Widow Mine. Oh, it gets a Baneling, I believe, but now it looks like not enough Marines actually managed to stay alive, but still reinforcing constantly this attack here. Sotorx actually non-stop always attacking. All of his barracks are rallied over at the front. He's just like go go go. Probably using the F2 key like a madman. F2A, F2A, F2T, F2T, F2A, ASS, AST, AST, AST. Oh, loading on up here. He's feeling like he's not going to be able to win this engagement. Or perhaps it was just a misclick. But he's going to be grouping up with his reinforcing units. And he's unloading all of his guys right inside of the Zerglings and Banelings. And it looks like Mac Xaria slowly but surely is just constantly making units right now. Jeez, this is such a close fight still. Sotarx, I feel, is kind of pulling a little bit behind now in terms of supply. He does have a decent amount of SCVs. He could be getting more over at this third, potentially. But he has to potentially group up. But he decides no, man. He really doesn't want to let any single chance for the Zerg to actually build up. And he's going to keep on non-stop with this attack. Now there's a lot of mutas and banelings, and they're all staying together, just constantly defending. And the old banelings don't necessarily get all of the good connections. Nice splits here by Sotorx. He's actually going to be able to still keep putting on some pressure to the Zerg, forcing gas out of him. Actually, check it out here. Mac Xaria is broke on gas right now. He's forced out so many banelings, and with the Widowmine having shot their fire there now, the Mutalisks, the Marines are going to try and pick off the Mutas. But oh no, all of the Medivacs for Sotorx are going to die. Gee, this is actually really bad. Sotorx really needed these Medivacs to stay alive here, because now he can't really stim just as much. It's fortunate for him that he does have gas, and he should potentially consider a new expansion. There he is, dropping 4 mules. Yeah, he's taking a CC. He should take it over at the gold, man. Take the CC at the gold base. Take the gold. The gold, my friend. This gold base is going to make you rich. You won't have any idea the amount of Marines you'll be able to produce, my friend. It's going to be overwhelming. And Sotorx here is going to be moving out with the 3-3 that's in the background of this once again. He's trying to catch up in supply though. It's 186 versus 136. The Widowmines need to have good connections. Oh, but they don't. They actually hit some Zerglings, and now pretty much just the Banelings are there. Good split by Sotorx. He's going to get a good surround over this army. And all of the Banelings connections, there's still some Marines are alive, and some of the Marines are actually left to fight some of the Mutas here. And they're going to try and clean up, and now some of the Mutas are going to die. And this is actually kind of what Sotorx needed for himself. But now he doesn't have any follow-up to this. He's really needing some army right now. Still got some Widowmines in and around the map here. He could potentially be getting lucky, but still, he's keeping Mac Xaria completely broke on gas. I think there's an infestation pit that's been thrown down. No, not even. No infestation pit. No hive on the way. And 3-3 is about to hit very shortly. 3-3 is actually going to be very good. Oh, the Mutas engaging with the Marines. Sotorx kind of getting lucky on that. I mean, I think he saw them with the Widowmines there, though. Oof, hitting the Mutas there, damaging them quite a few. Sotorx is going to move out with another pair of mines. And he's still making 16 Marines at a time. His 3-3 is 40 seconds away. This is good timing for him to move out. He has to be careful though, there's a lot of Banelings for the enemy. Right now it's 19 Banelings versus 48 Marines, but there's a lot of Zerglings and Mutalisks as well. And nice defense here. Oh, all of the Mutas on the left flank are taking damage from the Marines. Huge Baneling connection though. But there's a lot of Mutalisks in the air, and once again all of the Medivacs for Sotorx are going to be killed. And that's going to force him to regroup. And he's going to have no choice but to wait for more Medivac before he pushes out. And the Zerg on the counter attack here is going to do terrible damage over at the third base. He's going to kill it actually here, and this is really going to plant Sotorx's needle on his foot. He actually does have an extra command center over at the fourth, but he's not using it. I mean, he's gonna potentially use this, but it looks like this Mutiling force is just overwhelming right now. A lot of Marines are dying, a lot of scattered units are dying, but Mutalists as well being like sort of spread out there, but reinforcements are coming in here, and I think that really Makaxara just wants to end this right now. He's just on the constant unit production going purely for Mutiling. He lost all of his Zerglings though, so good control by Maka, not letting his Mutalists die once all of the Zerglings are dead, getting the Mutas out of there to make sure that they all stay alive, and now additional Banelings are being morphed here, and this pure Marine force from Sotorx is most likely gonna fall. I guess that Makaxara is playing this very well. He's 2-2 on his units, +2, and he's got the high that's 3/4 of the way done now. This could potentially be one of the final engagements here. Oh, Banelings are getting huge connections. Medivacs are dying. Oh, all of the Marines are dying. Still Banelings remain. There's just too many Zerg units right now. And Makaxara is just in a position to overwhelm this natural once again. Attacking over at the racks. I guess he's just not controlling his units. He's focused on protecting right now. And I think it's just GG. I don't think the Sotorx is going to be able to recuperate from this. It's kind of very, very good. Vitas are dying left and right, but it doesn't really matter now at this point. It's 141 supply versus 46, and I believe that Sotorx is about to tap away and give away his GG anytime soon here. He tried 4 Marines, but Makaxara, he kind of identified that his opponent was going early on the aggression, so he just stayed super defensive and used all of his units to get her to the pennant ones. And sneaking in drones here and there. GG, and Makaxara takes game number 3, winning the game number 3. Bringing a Clown War 2-1 for Team Bunker Team. And this little Zerg here is not to be underestimated. He's playing very well. It is Makaxara. Has a very passive and slow macro style that I kind of enjoy watching, I'll have to say. Players of GGK, you'll have to step up. Ugh.